Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Iceman and Bob. I want to talk to you all today about where's the love in the AV community. All I see is all this hate, all this anger, all this frustration. It's like every single comment. You all know I am a reviewer, a gamer. I wear many hats. I also have other channels. This isn't my only channel. This isn't the only thing that I do. I'm involved in a lot of communities. And all I see is every comment. This sucks. Oh, I'm mad about this. This doesn't have this. It's so much anger. I saw, and what really inspired me to actually go ahead and do this particular video, shout out to Villaman. All right. Villaman just put out a video the other day comparing the Samsung S95B with the Sony A90J. And for the most part, there were some tests where the A90J, at least in the initial test, did win, okay? But overall, the S95B beat the A90J. Now, I don't know why people are surprised by this, because it's already been tested and shown that even in filmmaker mode, after firmware 12.11, and as I am speaking right now, there is another firmware update available. I didn't check it out to see what's what. I didn't install it. I'll do that in a separate video. But nonetheless, even in filmmaker mode on 12.11.2, it's still brighter than the A90J. So they were bashing Villaman for doing this video when he clearly said he put the S95B in movie mode, and movie mode is brighter. But let me tell you, I have the S95B behind me, and I have had it, and I've checked all types of content out. It's not a significant visual difference. Now, maybe if you measure the numbers, it might show a higher brightness in this particular window or what have you. But in most content you're watching, whatever, or you're, well, I won't say playing because you should be in gaming mode, but maybe just for testing purposes, it's not that much brighter. And even in filmmaker mode, it's still brighter. So I don't see why people were shocked that the S95B won that comparison, but more importantly saying, oh, it wasn't a valid test and Villaman shouldn't have basically done the video. It was a waste of time because he didn't put it in filmmaker mode. Now, let me explain something, y'all. It's already been proven that the S95B is brighter, has more color volume, etc., because it's QD-OLED than the A90J. People that have the A90J have said this. Okay, so why are people surprised by the results? It's like all this Sony fanboyism, fangirlism. Mind you, I have Sony TVs in my house. I have tons of Sony products. I've been a long time consumer and patron of Sony, and I will continue to be. So this is not some Sony hater speech here. You know, I'm not biased. I have LG in my house as far as TVs. I have Samsung in my house as far as TVs. I have Sony in my house as far as TVs. I've owned a Vizio. I've had the TCL stuff, Panasonic when it was previously here in the States. I mean, I've had a couple other brands, but the point that I'm trying to make, I have Westinghouse, I've had Insignia TVs. I've had all these TVs, y'all. Just because I didn't put them on video doesn't mean I haven't had them or don't currently have them. All right. But the point that I'm trying to make is I'm one of the least biased people. I'm someone who did not or would not have purchased a Samsung TV. And this S95B has won me over. And I've seen this comment all over. The point that I'm trying to make is, especially when it comes to this Sony, it's like this superiority. Like, Sony's better and my chest is swole. And if it's Sony or bust. Yes, Sony has the upscaling and, you know, the image quality down, if you want to say that. However, LG as well as Samsung are right there. These new TVs, y'all, they're so close, especially in SDR content, HDR content up to a certain level of nit brightness, and a certain amount of color volume, and whether the content is produced in BT 2020 or not, or it's a lot of factors here where you won't see a separation until you start getting into that higher nit content. Go over that 1000 nit brightness content. So when you have a window or a scene that has been produced higher or has more color volume, that's when you're going to see the S95B stretch its legs. And that's why overall it looked better than the A90J, as it should. It's new tech. And I just see people that are so triggered by that. I've never seen a TV garner so much hate. It's crazy, y'all. Like, people are just like people acting like, when we talk about these TVs, they're acting like they're talking about their own kids or their wife or, you know, girlfriend, or, you know, it's just insane the amount of rage. Okay? If you have the A90J, I love the A90J. It's an amazing, amazing, amazing TV. I don't care if the S95B is quote unquote better. It's still an amazing TV, and I wouldn't hesitate to buy it if I weren't looking for the S95B. All right, it just depends on your use case. And even if you have the LGs and all of this stuff, and I've been saying this, y'all, in comment sections in my videos for months. All right, I've been saying this. Everyone was like, oh, when the A95K comes out, it's just going to blow the S95B out the water. No, it's not. There's already been some tests already. I can't remember specifically which one, if it was flat panels, HD, or I don't think it was Tech Radar, but there's another company. Y'all can look it up. Just Google search Sony A95K reviews. There's already been reviews there, and it's already shown that the A95K is not brighter than the S95B, etc., etc. It's shown that it's not as accurate in terms of its color. Okay, as a matter of fact, we talk about the S95B looking cartoonish and not being accurate. It's already showing. This is not my opinion. This is people that have already gotten their hands on the TV, tested it. One of those reviews actually calibrated it. And it's not as accurate as the C2 or the S95B, but yet everybody's raging, oh, this and this and that. And what I want to say is, regardless of what TV you have, regardless of whether it's more accurate, whether it has more color volume, whether it's this, whether it's that, these are all still top tier TVs. And whether you have just previously purchased last year or purchased last year's tech this year, or you just got one of this year's tech, it doesn't matter. These are premium TVs, and we're literally raging and getting upset and nitpicking over nothing. Like, I see with this S95B, people are literally nitpicking every little thing. Like, if the S95B beats Sony, then it's like, but it sucks here and it sucks here. Okay. Sony sucks here and sucks there with some tiers. LG sucks here and sucks there with some things. All these these TV brands, they suck in some form of fashion, okay? I get it. It's preferences, it's desires, etc., etc., but they all have their flaws and their issues where they suck. Do not get me started on that topic. We all know the information out there. Sony sucks in things. LG sucks in things. And Samsung sucks in things. I have all of these TVs. I've had, some of you have, some of you had, some of you have not. But the point is, I've just never seen so much rage and not being able to accept that a TV might be better than one or the other. And like, people just put all of their existence into Sony, which is wrong, because honestly, Sony hasn't been leading in the tech for years. I feel like after the Sony 900E or the 930s, you know, we can start getting into the 900 series. I feel like after that, especially with LCD, they've been dropping their ball. And sure, they've been picking up with the OLED tech, but they have been dropping the ball when it comes to LCD. There's just no denying it. Many of even the 2022 models have shown that it's better for you to have the 2021. Okay? I'm just saying, Sony has not been leading with tech for a while. Their panels, they've been using LG display panels. Again, they have been using now with the QD-OLED. They also are using Samsung's technology. And they're not really coming out with anything as far as leading with technology outside of the sound piece. Sony definitely has the actuators and the TV screen. I think that's phenomenal. That's excellent. And the only other TV I heard come close is this S95B in terms of the actual TV speakers. I mean, these speakers are amazing. They got thump, but the Sony speakers do have more, and they have that localization as far as giving you the sound directed wherever it is on the screen. Y'all know how that technology works. But outside of the sound thing, when it comes to TV, Sony has not actually been leading. Even with this QD-OLED, with the A95K, they are adopting technology that Samsung Display has created. So what I'm saying is, it still doesn't mean that these Sony TVs aren't great. They're amazing. And I really don't see why people are getting so upset about this S95B beating Sony in certain categories that they should. It's new tech. If they don't beat new tech, then we have issues. Now, we'll see reviews to come. I believe July 13 was the announced release date with the A95K. So hopefully we can finally get this TV, Sony. And that's just the release date. We have to see with the supply issues and what's going on with this economy. But hopefully sometime in July we'll get it. Hopefully we'll be able to have it for the shootout, the Value Electronics shootout. I mean, we need some side-by-side comparisons. But regardless whether it wins or it does not, it's still an amazing TV. The A80J is an amazing, man. If you don't pick up an A80J, it's a 77-inch that you can get for $2,500 or whatever it just dropped to. I think it dropped some more. The A90J in a 65-inch finally dropped from $3,000 to $2,800, the same price of this S95B. I mean, these are deals, and eventually they're gonna have to drop the price on the A95K because it's just way too much. $4,000 for a 65-inch TV. And yeah, you might get the build quality, yes, Master Series, but really in this economy, $4,000 when I could get a 77-inch for $4,000 or whatever else for $4,000. I could buy a 65-inch in another brand and get another TV, like a gaming monitor, or go buy an LG C1 as a gaming monitor. I could buy a sound system. I mean, like, really, Sony? Like, I'm just saying that Sony tax is real. I've paid it, okay? Some of you have paid it. Some of you will pay it. But the point that I'm making is, just because one TV is better doesn't mean we need to be raging out. I kind of went off on a tangent, but I did it for a reason, y'all. Regardless of whether you have these TVs, please enjoy what you have. Like, where's the love? I thought we are supposed to be enthusiasts, unless y'all not enthusiasts undercover. You should be like, it's just like someone has a Mustang, like the muscle car or pony car, because it's really not even muscle car, because the Dodge Challenger is like the only muscle car. Yes, I'm talking about cars. I'm doing this for a reason. Okay, people be like, oh, Ford sucks, Chevy sucks, Dodge sucks. Okay, they all suck in some form or fashion. But where's the love? We should be celebrating this. We should be head nod, be like, hey, what up? What up? I see you got a muscle car or a luxury car, whatever it is. Whatever it is, we are supposed to be enthusiasts, right? You may not prefer that particular brand. You may not prefer that styling. You may not prefer that build quality, but there's many that do. And we should just celebrate on these differences, okay? Because that's what makes the world go round. And that's what just makes everything a better place. That's what gives us that difference. Some of you, like I personally know, y'all have multiple TVs. So you got the Sony TV for this particular thing, for my movie watching TV. And maybe you'll get the S95B for gaming. And then you get this. Nothing's wrong with it. They all have use cases and they all have preferences. And one is going to be better than the other. And we just have to accept it and get over it. Man up, woman up, and stop like stressing because one TV's better than the other. Like, y'all act like y'all own stock in Sony, or like you work for Sony. Like, y'all act like this is your child or your family or your legacy. Like, if Samsung, the S95B is better, like, you're just gonna die. Like, really, people? Is it really that serious? Y'all be raging out too much, man. Y'all need to chill and accept facts. Okay? In some ways, Sony is better. Accept it. In some ways, the S95B here, as well as the other Samsung brands, are better. In some ways, LG is better. Accept it. Y'all, we need to be walking in love and drop all this hate. Let's get back to it. I just had to kind of stress this because it just drives me crazy. I feel Villaman's pain. That's probably why he took so long to put this video out. Villaman, holla at your boy. Okay, because of all the hate. He probably didn't want to put it out because he knew all the hate was going to come. I've never seen so much hate in the community, at AVS forums and whatever, Reddit and YouTube and all over the place. This S95B has literally put the entire industry on notice, but that's a good thing because Samsung Electronics threw out a product that they weren't even ready to release and didn't even want to release. And it is blowing other products out of the water in some forms or some fashions. It is putting Sony on notice. Just think, y'all, what if Samsung actually wanted to release this QD-OLED without the debacle between Samsung Display and Samsung Electronics? And think about they put the time and the build quality and the energy into this. Yeah, Sony needs to sharpen their game. They still have the picture quality, but everybody else is biting right there at them. Upscaling and all. I mean, unless you just watch 480 content, you just solely watch low bit rate, okay? This means that your internet is lagging, your speed is lagging, the service or the streaming company is affecting it. This is not the scenario in 90+% of the time. Most of the time, you're going to get the quality. If you have decent internet speed, you're going to have the quality that you are streaming in or watching on. So I'm telling you, I know I hear and I see people ragging on this TV as well, talking about it sucks in SD. No, it does not. I don't know what y'all doing. I don't know what your setting is. I don't know what your internet speeds is. There's a lot of factors here, but I have put out videos, I have tested this. This TV is fine when it comes to SD. Is it better than Sony and hardcore upscaling with 480i and stuff like that? No. But who really sits there and watches nothing but old content that is not on Blu-ray? Most people, most consumers have modern content. They're going to have their YouTube TVs and their Sling TVs, which I've done reviews on. They're going to have their Xfinity and DirecTV and their cable packages, okay, that's going to offer the quality that's high enough. And then most people are going to watch most of the Netflix and Hulu's and all this stuff, Disney and et cetera, et cetera. Again, quality is high enough. Most discs now come out in Blu-ray, even when you want to purchase old movies. So unless you have an older collection, and that's all you watch, that's the majority of what you watch, yes, go get a Sony, hands down, no ifs, ands, or buts. But this TV here is for higher quality, going forward, not going backwards. So if you want to go backwards, go get you a WRGB OLED. If OLED is the way you want to roll, you know, go get another TV that's designed for that. But if you want to push the boundaries and be ready for new content to come, then you need to get something like this S95B if it fits your use case and the size. Again, it's use case. Or go get the A95K since it's finally about to come out. Hello, Sony. Regardless, y'all, I know I'm going off on tangents. I'm deliberately doing that. Whatever you have, okay, whatever you're planning on, get it, enjoy it. All of these TVs are top tier TVs. And we need to stop raging and bashing out on people. I have to spend a lot of time in the comment section correcting people because people talking a bunch of nonsense. They're putting their feelings and their emotions in the comment section instead of facts. Yes, you're entitled to your feelings and emotions, but it's misinformation. And y'all need to get it right. Okay? All of us reviewers have put it out, and that's why Villaman probably hesitated for putting out his comparison video out, because he knew the hate that was going to come out between the S95B beating the A90J. I guarantee you that's the reason why he didn't release that video. Might be other little tiny factors, but I guarantee you that's why. So, y'all, lay off on us. I see so many comments, oh, they're rigging it. It's like, y'all know us. Most of the time, we're not rigging it. Okay, I can't speak for every single reviewer on the internet, but most of the time you see us pulling up the settings and showing you everything we possibly can. I mean, what more can we do? We would invite you into our environments if we could, but that's not possible, not for everyone. So, y'all, I'm just saying, let's walk in love. Let's enjoy this tech. If you have any of these TVs, you are killing the game. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. So enjoy this tech. Like I said, I love all these TVs. Every last one of them. They in whatever form or fashion they work for me. Some are better for others. Some use cases, again, your environment, et cetera, et cetera. But all these TVs are excellent. Okay, and they all have their issues and they all have their flaws. Let's quit all this hardcore bashing. I'm tired of seeing this S95B bashing. It's like, can y'all just leave it alone? Everybody told you how awesome this TV is, regardless of its flaws. We could talk about this in the comment section, but please, y'all, let's walk in love. Most of us know each other. Most of us are the same people commenting, same people in the community. We might run into people in the stores. Y'all, okay, everything is crazy enough in this world. The last thing we need to do is be fighting with each other because we're enthusiasts. Okay, I know this video is not going to reach everybody, but for those that it will reach, let's just walk in love, y'all. Regardless of what you have or don't have. Okay, don't feel bad. If you have any of these modern TVs, you are killing the game. And I guarantee you, your neighbor probably doesn't have it. Maybe your neighbor does, but most of your neighbors do not. Most of the people do not. They got lower tier TVs. All right, whole nother set of issues. Let's enjoy what we have, whether you have Sony, whether you have Samsung, especially the S95B, since it's causing all this drama. Okay, whether you have LG or any other brand, let's enjoy it, y'all. I'm going to put out some more videos. I might check out this update and see what's going on. I don't know if I will or if I won't. I got to see what's what with it. It kind of caught me off guard when I was planning on recording this video and it said, hey, there's an update available. So I got to check it out, see what's what. But I'm going to do that. I'll let you all know. I'm most likely going to upgrade and do it. And we'll see what happens. I'm going to put some other content out. Again, if you haven't subscribed, I kindly ask that you do so. Thanks for watching. Thanks for support. Thanks for the comments. Like I said, y'all, let's just try to walk in love. Like, I know everybody's not going to do it. Everybody going to do whatever they want. But again, we're supposed to all be TV and video and audio enthusiasts, okay? We're supposed to be, and gamers and all of this thing, okay? Let's stick to that and let's let that be what it's going to be. On that note, y'all, if you haven't subscribed again, please do so. Please hit the like button if you like this type of content. Let me know what you would like for me to put out. I'll try to do my best to do so. And on that note, I'm getting out of here. So, as I always say, until we stream again.